So let's get started. My name is Mesut, and I lived in Japan for the last 5 years. And last week I relocated in Belgium, so it's a new adventure for me. I'm leaving my QR here. Feel free to connect on LinkedIn for any kind of questions or discussions. And in the session, I'll talk about mutation testing because this is important for most of us doing the test automation, and I'll share some details. But as a warm-up, I have a question for you. I'm not sure all of you have access to write in Zoom chat, but otherwise just type in Slack channel. I'm there and join for questions as well. So the question is, if you are implementing a power function, which takes two inputs and doing the power calculation, mathematical calculation, is this a good test? Just a warm up. I'm giving some maybe 10, 20 seconds to write your answers. Is this a good test or not? Like giving 2 and 2 as the inputs and expecting 4. This is what the power operation does, right? Multiplies second parameter times the first parameter. Like if the input was 2 and 3, the expected outcome would be 8, right? 2, 2, 2, 8. Is this a good test or not? I'm checking the Slack. Yes, Rahul posted the question as well. Even if you don't have a time to post it yet, just think about it, please. I want to do a quick brainstorming. And in the meantime, I'll continue because of the time constraints, but please think about it. And the answer is actually it is not a very good test because even if the method itself is doing the multiplication operation or even the sum of two parameters, the test would still pass, right? 2, 2. For all these operators, the multiplication or the sum or even the power operations, they all give 4. So this test, again, going back, this test would pass for all these cases. But our expected function is just doing the power operation. So what mutation testing doing is just doing some mutations in the source code, like changing the operation and see if the test is still passing or not. So it's a type of white box testing, and it was introduced in 1971. It is not a very new approach, but still not commonly used too much. And after injecting the mutations, if the test starts failing, then it means we are killing the mutants. So our test is powerful and strong. But if not, like in the example that I shared, since the test is still passing, then it is not capable of finding the issue, right? Our test case is not very good, very strong. Mutation testing is not checking if our code works, but it is checking if our test is strong enough or capable enough to find the issues. Why is it important? Because we might have too many test smells. Like this is again another topic for another talk. But please go and check. I left a link here. There are too many dozens of test smells in literature. Please take a look at it and be aware of test smells you might have. So test smells might be caught by means of mutation testing. There are some statistics here to again highlight the importance of this issue. This was posted in Google testing blog. They are saying that almost 4 million tests running in their CI system, and 16% of tests have some level of flakiness. Even though only 1.5% flakiness is causing 63K flaky runs. It's a huge amount, even though 1%. Another statistics from Microsoft, another huge company. Again, they said they did this study over 100 teams, and they had 49K flaky tests in their runs. So this is very closely related to test reliability because if test is catching the issue, then it's a real bug, right? But if not, like if the test is failing, but it is not a real bug, then it's a false alarm. Or on the other hand, if there's an issue, like the example, again, we start in the first. If again, I'm encouraging you to think on this. If there's an issue in the code, but if our test is not capable of finding this, then it's a silent horror case. So our quality gates are very important. Sometimes we have too many tests, right? We cover all of them, but the tests are not catching anything. So there are different mutation types like value mutation. It can change the values, or it can change the decision algorithms, or it can change the statements, like maybe sometimes changing the operator or the parameters and trying to see if tests are capable of finding the issues or not. So in short, mutation testing is trying to find the strength of your tests. If the code is not doing what it is supposed to do, is your test capable of finding this? If not, mutation testing will reveal that your tests are not mature enough or strong enough. So what it does is not testing the code itself, but testing your test strength by injecting mutations. And if your tests are killing those mutations, then your test is strong. So again, the QR links to my LinkedIn profile. Feel free to connect. I again relocate in Belgium, but I am still involved in some QA activities and communities in Japan. I'm the founder of Tokyo Test Fest. If you are interested, please check it out. And I'm happy to answer any questions. I will follow up the Slack and the other channels as well. Thank you so much. And it's a great event. Shout out to the organizer friends. Thank you.